All YouTubers, it is I, h3llg3ar, and this is the channel h3llg3ar Fall Progress Report. So, first and foremost, to everyone who is new, welcome! I hope you stick around for a while because I plan to entertain you for a while. And on the note of entertaining you, that's been kind of hard lately, especially since a good while ago I talked about how I had to take some time away to deal with personal things. Many of the personal things that I went to go handle are done with. I still have some personal things left over, but as I was doing that, I essentially was making sure that you were all entertained, as I had placed all of my uploaded content on scheduled reveals for you guys. So I do hope that you enjoyed all the content while I was away doing the scheduled updates. I appreciate that. And if you are someone who subscribed during this time of mine, thank you very much. That means a lot, and I appreciate that really a lot more than I can say. So, things are starting to level out, and I'm actually getting some time to record. So, while I wrap up the next bit of my personal stuff, time that I might get to record, I can do that for you guys and entertain you further. So, moving on to what's happening in the world. Summer is over, and with the end of summer, things are going to start slowing down. This is normal. You know, kids are going to be going back to school. College students are going to be resuming college courses, if not finishing up their summer courses and starting their fall courses. That sort of thing. So, hopefully all of you will still come through and enjoy the content as you mellow out for the day, even if it means having this on in the background and listening to me while you're hitting the books. I appreciate all of that. The change of the season means the change of what's going on channel-wise. But let's talk about what happened over the summer. A lot of things saw their endings, you know. First and foremost, the playlist I did in honor of Easter, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, that finished in the summertime, which was great. The big one is Splatoon 2. That, oh my goodness, Splatocalypse was crazy. That finished in July, and as someone who played on Team Chaos, I didn't really get the Team Chaos Splatfest tee in real life, and I'm mad about that. But Team Chaos got the sweep, pulled the broom out on Team Order, and it didn't feel like it. I actually thought that we were going to lose, but we not only won but swept. That's amazing. Let's see. Cuphead is another thing that came to an ending. I guess I can say ending because Cuphead isn't really finished, you know. The delicious last course is still up on docket, and as I've explained, the Moldenhauer brothers are pushing the release date of it to 2020. You know, they're doing this with their workers in mind. They don't want to burn them out, you know. Again, it was supposed to drop sometime this year, but you know, I understand. Don't burn out your workers. You got to take care of them, because when you take care of your workers, they can put that care into the game. So, looking forward to Cuphead come 2020. Especially since, and you should already know this Cuphead-wise, they're going to be dropping an animated series on Netflix. So it's going to be nice to figure out how that's going to be. And there are rumors of Cuphead 2 in the works. The Moldenhauers aren't saying anything about Cuphead 2. I think they're focusing more on the animated TV show and the delicious last course, which is good. So there's going to be more Cuphead goodness on the way. Also, let's see. Went through the world tour of Horizon Chase Turbo. That was great. That was a great thing that happened over the summer. Still waiting for the DLC on the Switch, though. Lucky PlayStation users, man. Horizon Chase Turbo, they know this too, because they dropped it on the P4. Ironically, this must have been a tie-in because PlayStation Plus gamers got the game for free, and then the DLC hits them first. And just recently, Animaniacs The Great Edgar Hunt saw its ending. And the Animaniacast dropped some information on the series. So that's going to be good on their reboot. Oh my goodness. And the DuckTales. Woo! They're bringing the Disney afternoon back in one cartoon. And I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day. All that's missing now is like gummy bears. But I don't think they'll do that. I think people are more upset at Disney right now with Spider-Man. Because Disney and Sony are not getting along, and Spider-Man is getting the axe. So no more Petey. Oh well. They'll figure it out. Disney's got a lot going through with them right now. The hardest part of the summer was the most heartbreaking death on the playlist, and that was Smurfs Epic Run. Subs that are new, you guys don't know this, but my tag-along, been-around faithfuls know this one. Smurfs Epic Run was the very first mobile game I played on the channel. And that was some of the best stuff I could ever play. You know, that was my first venture into a mobile for the channel, and it was amazing. Even after the creators decided that we were no longer going to support the game, when we just decided, nope, we're done, cutting it off, that's it, still managed to play through it. And I got some really bad errors because I was hitting the business too. I had managed to get enough. I had managed to finally buy the triple coin potion. Well, the potion upgrades from double coins to triple coins, and I was getting ready to clean up in the tournaments. Then I had an error which essentially wiped all the accrued gems, and I had like 9,000 gems. I was so close to getting Grandpa Smurf on the Wheel of Chance too. So I tweeted about it. It's like, okay, things got wiped again. I'm gonna build it back up, post another episode for you guys. And unfortunately, I had a fatal error. The game doesn't even register on my tablet anymore. It doesn't even show up. And believe me, I tried to troubleshoot and problem solve that to no avail. So what hurts the most is it was the 3rd year anniversary. It died the day before the anniversary of the 3rd year. The 1st year after the company just decided to up and stop supporting it. That one hurt. That one seriously hurt. So, with what's going on in real life and the changing of the seasons, the changing of the upload schedule is also going to be in effect. So, I plan on putting in these changes when school begins. which is appropriate because that's how the fall works. So, to all of you who are new, and to all of my still and loving faithful, here's how things are going to roll for the time being. First and foremost, I have a good majority of content that goes on the channel. There's a lot that goes on in the channel. I believe I showed off some of the various things that happen in another little progress report from the past. But I have a couple of contents going on. The first type of content is the content that comes as it is. You know, it's on an as it comes basis. You know, when I get to more of it, I post it up for all of you as content on the channel. This is essentially movie reviews, surveys that I might take, whether it be from games or cards or whatnot, a little bit of open verse. Yu-Gi-Oh content is the main as it comes content, and Binding of Isaac as well. Some of you have already seen my unboxing of the main set and the expansion. I have not been to Target, especially since that was something that Edmund McMillan did. They released a Target version. I think it was some exclusive cards in it. I don't have that yet, and I'm still trying to find more people to play with. You know, I get a couple people to play, but I'm not lugging the camera around, so that's a bit unfortunate. You know. So, movie reviews, I gotta do more movie reviews. I just haven't been to the theater. There's so many movies I wanted to see. I wanted to see the Godzilla movie, didn't get to that. Ugly Dolls is on DVD for some odd reason. That dropped in May. And I just saw this on in the red boxes. It's like, wow. I didn't even get to do Dumbo or Aladdin for that matter. And speaking of movies, word on the street is that new that fourth Matrix movie coming up next year that's going to be starting in production. You know, you're going to start shooting the production for that movie next year. What other movies are coming up? Warner Brothers mentioned after the basketball season they're going to do a second Space Jam, so that's going to be interesting, especially since they're going to have LeBron James in it, doing the star work. The Addams Family movie. They're making a new Addams Family, and that's going to be coming out in Halloween. They got Snoop Dogg going to be playing Cousin It. That's so hilarious. Snoop Dogg's going to be Cousin It. Everybody's talking about The Lion King right now. I don't know if I want to go see that, though. Especially after people not taking the fact that when they're doing The Little Mermaid, they have this fine black sister gonna be Ariel, and they had a movement on Ariel, and they couldn't even spell the girl's name right. They spelled it like the font on Microsoft Word. It's so sad. Let's see. Then Frozen 2 is going to be coming out in November. Oh my lord. So many movies, so little time. Next up is holiday content. Alright, listen. When it comes to holidays, sometimes I upload on holidays, sometimes I don't. You know, a good example is Independence Day. Depending on what's going on Independence Day, I don't post a video on that day. Sometimes I will. You know, Thanksgiving, I may or may not post up content on Thanksgiving or Christmas. You know, those sorts of things. These are our holidays coming up. I may not post content on those days. If I do, fine. Otherwise, probably won't. You know, especially Christmas. Christmas, I may put up something Christmas Eve, but I'll talk more about that as we get into the winter months. But Thanksgiving, I'm probably not going to be uploading anything on Thanksgiving Day. Maybe Thanksgiving Eve. I might be uploading something Thanksgiving Eve. But on Thanksgiving Day, there will be no uploads on Thanksgiving Day. I'm telling you that right now. And then, of course, there's the priority content. Priority content has been like content based off of events. For Smurfs Epic Run. Oh, they had some of the best events. But the current events right now, Merge Dragons. I mean, oh man. We can't even call those events anymore because they're happening every week now. Every weekend. Every Friday and Saturday and Sunday, it's just events. And I'm going to talk more about Merge Dragons in a bit. But now for the weekly stuff. So, this is how content is going to work on the days of the week. First and foremost, there's Sunday. Now, Sunday is usually when I'll post up content, racing games or runner games. Usually, I post up some Horizon Chase Turbo. Again, one of the things I was waiting for was the new Summer Vibes DLC, but Horizon Chase Turbo essentially said at the end of August, which unfortunately is not summer anymore. Summer is over. We don't even have this DLC on the Switch. It's on the P4 and I think PC. And I was waiting for that. But it's like, well, if I'm going to get this at the end with summer over, I might as well post up some Horizon Chase Turbo. It's been too long. And that's mainly one of the things I've been posting on Sundays. I like to get the racing game content and the running game content. I may have to find another runner game. That one that they showed during the Nintendo Indies with the dragons and stuff. That looks really good. I may even put some time into that. But let me see. Team Sonic Racing was something I also put up on Sundays because it's a racing game. I don't know what's going on with that game. So I think that game is done. As I said, if anything new comes up, I'll post it. But Sunday is essentially right now going with Horizon Chase Turbo. Now Monday is going to be a little bit of a change. Usually on Mondays, this will be the day of the week where I would post an episode of Merge Dragons. But with events happening every single weekend, normally I would have this time for the first 2 weeks before they did Merge 5s on the bi-weeklies. Between main events, I would take the Monday to give a recap of the most recent event, and then that second Monday, with the next upcoming event, I'd post an episode. So Merge Dragons is not going to be on Mondays anymore. And I have been in sync with the Merge Dragons. I know that they had the Sensei Dragon event this past weekend. And they gave them a tertiary dragon in the form of a dog. So we got 2 dogs that are tertiary dragons now. A Shiba Inu to be exact. Another dog. So Mondays, I don't know what's going on for Mondays. I know Merge Dragons is not going to be uploaded on Mondays for the fall. So I'm probably going to take that day off. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Tuesdays haven't changed one bit. This is, again, if you're new, Tuesday is what I like to call Town Tale Tuesday. This is the day I post up episodes of Snoopy's Town Tale. You guys love Snoopy's Town Tale. I'm glad you love Snoopy's Town Tale. And the game recently updated, so that isn't going to change. Snoopy's Town Tale is still going to be busting out on Town Tale Tuesdays. That's not changing at all. Now, Wednesdays, however, this is the day of the week where I've decided to push Merge Dragons. You know? And I figure let's do it in the middle of the week. Just move the Merge Dragons that I put up on Mondays back a little bit later on in the week to Wednesday. You know? That way I can actually put up an actual episode. Now, since we're on the topic of Merge Dragons, again, events are not events anymore. They're happening every weekend. So all of you who watch the Merge Dragons content, oh, crap, let me deal with that. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, I caught the timer this time. Okay, so Merge Dragons Cream Skinny. Since events are happening every weekend, I'm making it so that I post episodes of Merge Dragons on Wednesdays. There was a request to do Dragon Challenge number 5 again. So I figure, okay, let's do it. The Dragon Challenges you can do a maximum of 3 times anyway to get better trophies. Plus, since I've been only doing the weekend beat for that because of events, I haven't really progressed on the map. And I would like to get some progress on the map. Now, as far as events are concerned, this is what's going to happen. And this is something I want to address with my Merge Dragons watchfuls. Here's the deal. Merge Dragons events are starting to repeat with dragons. So, if it's not a new dragon event, I won't be doing it. You know, it's nice to do the Merge Dragon events on the weekend, or if it's not like a challenging event, or if I don't get anything like really decent during the event dragon wise, I'm probably not going to be doing it. You know, since these events are happening every weekend in Merge Dragons, they're not really events now. This is just what happens on the weekend. And Dragonair be getting burnt out. You know, I understand why they're giving you more events every weekend, but the burnout is real. And I don't want to get burned out on Merge Dragons. So, for the fall, new episodes going to be on Wednesday. And unless it's a new dragon event, won't be covering it on the weekend. Next up is Throwback Thursday. Alright, so here's the deal. Currently, the Thursday spot is an homage game. And one of the things I like to do, because this is Throwback Thursday, is I like to play the old school games, the throwbacks, the retro games, or games that have homage to some of the older stuff. You know, currently right now, I'm playing Hello Kitty Roller Rescue on Thursday. And I'm doing this in honor of Hello Kitty's 45th anniversary. Now, I hope you guys are enjoying the more cutesy type of gameplay. I know that's not really something you'd expect coming from me, but, you know, it's a cute game. It's something that's a change of pace. You know, it's Sanrio after all. Now, when a Gretzko gets a game, maybe I'll play that. Also, and it should be noted, when Cuphead's DLC comes back, I will be posting episodes of Cuphead back on Thursday. I remember when I was playing Cuphead, I would post the episodes on Thursday. So, Cuphead is going to be returning to Thursday once the DLC hits. I know I'm mentioning this now, but again, Delicious Last Course isn't coming until 2020. And I'm not talking about the TV show. So when Cuphead comes back, episodes will be back on Throwback Thursday. Any other vintage games or like retro game play I might do, that'll hit up the Thursday beat as well. Friday, I'm right now going to just keep as an off day. So Friday is going to be an off day for now. And then of course there's Saturday. For the time being, I'm leaving the Smurf content still on Saturdays. I know I was getting back into episodes of Smurf's Village because I need to get back into it and the game has updated some more. So it's good to have that, but Saturdays might be changing on the channel due to, you know, personal things. So if they do change, Smurf content may be moving to another day. You know? And if it does, I will tell you where it will be moving to. Again, those of you who are new, Saturday is normally the day where I post Smurfy content. This was one of the 2 days of the week where I would play Smurf's Epic Run, because it's a runner game. I could also play it on Sunday. Smurf's Village, and of course Smurf's Bubble Shooter Story. So Smurfy content for the time being is still going to be a Saturday thing, or if I get any other Smurfiness that goes on. Not necessarily going to always be an episode of Village or Bubble Story, but if I can get another little Smurfy tidbit for you guys, I'll be posting that content on Saturdays for the time being. Again, if Smurfy content has to change because I may have to move it off of Saturdays for some other things, I will let you know. Now, one other thing I want to note is sporadic content days. Now, this I had to add in because of a couple of things. Sporadic content is not a set thing. It's something that happens every couple of days. You know, a perfect example of that is when I would play Mario Tennis Aces. This is sporadic content. You know, since Bowser Bones was the last DLC character they dropped, they aren't really doing any more characters, which is a shame because Mario Tennis Aces should. And they'll have to readjust just that big Bowser skeleton anyway because he's too broken. Tournament-wise, it's just palette swaps for Koopa Troopa and Paratroopa, in case anybody was wondering. If you guys want to see me do some more Splatoon 2, tell me in the comment section below. That's all I'm going to say on that one. The last bit of sporadic stuff is Dr. Mario World. I will be getting back to Dr. Mario World because they added 3 new characters and some extra levels. Now, when I started playing Dr. Mario World, I would upload episodes of that every couple of days. And I want to get back to doing every couple of days episodes of Dr. Mario World for all of you to enjoy, because I like my puzzle games, and Dr. Mario is one of the old schools. So sporadic content is not going to be every day, maybe every couple of days, maybe, you know, that sort of thing. And it's essentially going to be Dr. Mario World and Mario Tennis Aces. There are other games that are on the docket on the way, like that running game with the girl and the dragons that was on the Nindies. That looks good. And some other games that are on the docket. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'm always reading the comments. I will answer and reply to you when you post. Thank you guys for hearing me out. This is the Fall Progress Report. If you enjoyed yourselves, you guys already know. Show your love, like button, subscribe. There's more content on the way. But for now, I take my goose from the oven because I'm done. I'll see you soon.